Hi everybody, my name is Mrs. Brewer and welcome to room 9, our region's largest classroom. And I am here today to teach you a lesson in math. And this math lesson is for grades 2 through 4 or 2nd through 4th grade, but anybody is welcome to watch and learn something new. So today, we're going to kick something off just like we did yesterday, or kick our class off like we did yesterday. Let's see if you remember what we learned. So yesterday, I had you pick a number between 1 and 10. We had no problem doing that. You guys did great. Then I asked you to pick a number that was greater than 0, less than 50. We had no problem doing that again. And finally, I had you guys pick a number that was between 0 and 100. Once again, rock stars there. And then finally, I asked you guys to pick a number between 0 and 1. The number had to be bigger than 0, but less than 1. And we had a little trouble at first doing that yesterday. So let's see what we remember from yesterday, if we can do it now and be rock stars on that again today. So I want you guys to put your thinking caps back on, putting mine back on right now. And I want to see if you can think of a number greater than 0, but less than 1. Give you about 5 seconds to get your number. I'm going to grab my handy dandy whiteboard I have with me here today, and I'm going to write down my number real quick. So let's see what we got. I'm going to be checking for numbers in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give me a thumbs up if you got your answer. I got my answer. All right, what did you get? That is so good. You are so smart. You learned something yesterday. Way to go. Great job. My number that I had was 5, 8. Did anybody else pick 5, 8? Okay, it's okay if you didn't. You didn't have to pick what I did, but as long as you gave me a what? What are these called that we talked about yesterday that are greater than 0, but less than 1 whole? What is this number called again? You're right, it's called a fraction. You can't remember? Look behind me there, you see fraction. Now I'm going to cover that up. Now I'm going to ask you, yesterday we talked about the parts of a fraction. Who remembers what this number up here is called? What is the 5 called? Do you remember? That's right. The 5 is called a numerator. You can see it back there behind me on my poster too. The 5 is the numerator. Okay. Who remembers what the 8 is called? What do we call this number here that the 8 is? Do you remember? Whoa, you sound pretty tough saying that one. You're exactly right. The 8 is called the denominator. And there it is behind me, in case you forgot. Now, last question. We said a fraction was made up of 3 parts. Our numerator, the denominator, and what is this line called in between that separates your numerator from denominator? Do you remember what that was called? That's right. It's called the fraction bar. And all the fraction bar does, for now that we know, is it divides the numerator from the denominator. All right, great job. Now, if I ask you what is a numerator, we know it's the number on top, but what does the numerator tell us? Anybody remember? That's right, that's right. Great job, you are so smart. We are getting this. The numerator tells us how many pieces we're asking about, or will answer our question. So if I were to ask you how many parts of a rectangle were green, you could tell me 5 parts were green. Okay, we can draw that out real quick. All right. So when I'm getting ready to draw this and switching colors here and getting my green dry erase marker, I don't know how many pieces I should divide this rectangle in. Is there anything in my fraction that can tell me how many pieces I need to divide my rectangle in? What's that? It's there in front of me. Where is it at in front of me? It's where? Oh, the denominator. The denominator, my board's dancing over here. The denominator, you're exactly right, tells me how many pieces we have in all. Okay, you're exactly right. And what is my denominator here? My denominator here is what? You're right, it's 8. So I know that I need to divide this rectangle into 8 pieces. Piece of cake. No problem. In fact, it kind of looks like a cake, doesn't it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Will this work? What do you mean it won't work? What's wrong with this? Oh, I forgot something, didn't I? Every now and then, Miss Brewer just forgets something. Okay, what did I forget? You're exactly right. I forgot that fractions, each piece has to do what? It has to be what? It has to be equal. Man, my 3rd grade students at Gordon Bush Elementary School in East St. Louis are probably thinking, oh my gosh, Miss Brewer, you have lost it. We taught you better than this. You knew better than this. You're exactly right. My pieces have to be equal. So let me go ahead and try that again. Sorry, cadets. I know. I'm glad you guys are out there watching, checking on me. Okay. So I am going to take my rectangle again, and this time I'm going to divide it into 8 equal pieces. 1, 2, 3. These are pretty close to equal, as close as I can get it today on my whiteboard. My markers are sliding just a little bit. Okay, so now I know that my denominator told me I need to have this in 8 equal pieces. We know equal because it's a fraction. And now I want to color 5/8 of this green. So how many pieces do you think I'm going to need to color to equal 5/8? You're right. Man, this is a smart class I have out here today. You boys and girls, even though you haven't been in your schools, you definitely have not stopped learning. And that is so awesome. So the numerator tells me how many pieces to color. And my numerator is what here? It is 5. You're exactly right. So I'm going to shade in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you can see this here, 5/8 of my rectangle is now green. Great job. Great job. Let's try another one. Okay, this time we're going to look at a circle. Okay, and I am going to draw a circle again, or a circle on my board. Can somebody give me a fraction to use this time? What fraction should I shade this time? Oh, you know, we haven't done 6 yet. Let's try 6. So let me try to, as equally as I can, divide my circle. Oops, that wouldn't be very equal, would it? So if you had, this is why we have to think about fractions being equal. So pretend this is your favorite cake or favorite pie, okay? And your mom has you divide this into pieces for you and your brother, sister, whoever else may be at your house. I'm just going to draw a couple more here. Okay? So how would you feel if this is the piece right here she gave you. Would you be happy? No? Why not? Because your brother or sister is sitting right next to you with that piece there. Would that be fair? No. If this is your favorite pie, I would be upset. I want an equal piece just like everybody else. So let me go ahead and try again, because it's okay to make mistakes in math as long as we learn from them. And I learned I need to make them a little bit more equal and even as I can, boys and girls. So let me try this again. All right, so I'm going to divide it in half like this. I'm going to turn it like this. Kind of looks like a lemon, but we know what we're talking about here. Okay, this one like this. Like this. Ooh, let me try one more. Brewer's not doing so good here today. All right, one more try. I promise, I'm gonna get it this time. And see, boys and girls, it's okay to keep working over and over and over again. But here we go. All right. Bam, bam, bam. All right, much better this time around, okay? They're pretty close to equal as I can make them, okay? But we're gonna pretend that each piece is equal for what we're doing today, okay? And so we said we're gonna divide it into 6. Someone else give me a number smaller than 6. Okay, I like that. We're gonna do 2, okay? So 2/6 of my circle here, we are gonna shade blue, okay? So 2/6 are gonna be blue. So how many pieces should I color in for 2/6? 2, okay, good. So I'm gonna shade in 1, 2. So this is 2/6. Keep putting this on the wrong side of me today. All right. I'm used to everybody being in front of me and not a computer here. So, but that's okay. So 2/6 of my circle is shaded blue. Now, next question. What fraction of my circle is not shaded? So let's take a look again. Whoop. What fraction is not shaded? That's right. Okay. So 4/6 I heard is not shaded. How do we get 4/6? Well, remember my numerator, once again, is going to answer what we're asking for. And I asked for what fraction is not shaded, right? Okay. So we said it was 4/6. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to write 4 at the top. So sorry, guys. It's kind of hard to see if I don't have this but it's glaring on my computer here, so bear with me. Okay, so 4/6 is not shaded, so I asked for not shaded. So we just simply count the parts: 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then remember our denominator tells us what? How many pieces we have in all, right? Did I change the number of pieces? No, I didn't. I still have 6 pieces here, don't I? So 4/6 of my circle is not shaded, okay? Here's my next question with this one. What fraction, I'm sorry, let me repeat that. What is my unit fraction here? Who remembers what the unit fraction is? A little bit louder. Right, the unit fraction is how much each piece is worth, okay? So that's, I want to know if I just take this one piece right here, what fraction is just that one piece? Okay, it's just one piece, so we know it'll be 1, And then once again, how many pieces do I have total? Right, 6. So this piece would be worth what? 1/6. How much would just this piece here be? You're right again. This one would also be worth 1/6. What about this one? Right, 1/6. This one would also be right here, 1/6. What about the two this one I shaded? 1/6. And then this one, 1/6 again. You are right. So my unit fraction for this circle would be 1/6. Nice circle there. It would be 1/6. Good job. Good job. Okay. Let's try one more like this and see if we can find the unit fraction again of this rectangle again this time. Maybe I'll have more luck drawing a rectangle. So I really wanted to start this out with a wrap, and my kids told me whatever I do, I'm not allowed to wrap. I'm kind of disappointed, but I feel like you need to do it. That was kind of fun. Okay. All right, great. We'll get to that here in just a second. They told me I'd embarrass myself. I said, we're having fun. What do you boys and girls think? We're having fun? I'm having fun. I don't know about you, but all right. All right. So this one again is going to be 10. If you can count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sorry, 12, 10. What is happening here? 10. Okay. Let's try this again with 10. All right. All right. So we're going to pretend that these are pretty equal. Okay. We know they have to be equal to be fractions. All right. So okay. We're going to pretend that they're fractions. They're equal. All right. So looking here, what is my unit fraction of each piece? How much is just this piece right here worth? You're right. We know it is 1 because it's just that one singular piece. And how many pieces do I have in all total to put as my denominator? You're right. I said there were 10 pieces here. So each piece on this rectangle is going to be worth 1/10. 1/10, 1/10. Okay, how much would this one be worth? 1/10. Great. This one here is also going to be 1/10. Good job. This one here, 1/10. And finally, this one here, 1/10. Okay. Is this piece here going to be worth anything different? No. What about this one here? No. What about this one? And this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. You're right. All of these pieces are only going to be worth 1/10. Not only 1/10, but just 1/10 because that is our what? Our unit fraction. You are exactly right. That's our unit fraction. So each piece is going to be worth 1/10. Now, I want to shade 7/10 of my rectangle here purple. So how many pieces would I shade? If you say 5, I want you to put your hand on your head. If you say 3, put your finger on your nose, on it, okay? And if you say 7, okay, I want to shade 7/10. Let me write it here so you see. So if you say 7, I want you to put your hand on your chin like, that's a really good number. What do you think? Is it 5, 3, or 7? You're right. Everybody should be Everybody say with me, okay? So you're right. It's 7 pieces. So I'm going to shade, I'll watch, 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10. Okay, so I know this is 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10, 1/10, 1/10, 1/10. So 7 out of the 10 pieces have been shaded purple. Okay? How many pieces are not shaded? What fraction, let me say this different, what fraction of my rectangle is not shaded? You're right, it is 3/10. 3/10 is not shaded. Okay? So 3/10 is not shaded. But let's try another one. We're going to stick with 10 boxes still. I'm going to stick with my same shape. But this time I'm going to color a couple more boxes. Now, what fraction of my rectangle is shaded? That's right. How many pieces did I shade? I shaded 10. How many pieces do I have total? You're right, 10. So what fraction is shaded? 10, 10. Or what else could we say here? Or 1 whole. If I have 10 pieces shaded out of 10 pieces, I have the whole thing shaded, don't I? I do. You can look. See? It's all shaded in. So 10/10 is also the same as 1 whole. You're exactly right. Great job. Great job here. All right. We're going to play a little game here again. Get up and move it. You want to be moving? I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it. Let's move it a little bit with our math, okay? We're going to call it moving math. Moving and grooving math. Everybody want to move and groove math? Okay. So I'm going to draw a shape, okay? Here on my handy dandy whiteboard again, okay? And then what I want you guys to do is I want you to put your hands on your behind your head. You're gonna give me a little shimmy, a little shake. You can slide your hips back and forth, because on my keep forgetting my green doesn't work here. Okay, so on my rectangle here, I'm gonna divide this one into 12. Okay. All right. So, bam, rectangle again. This time we're in 12 pieces. Okay. I want you to shimmy for me. A little shake, shake, shake. How many pieces, or what would my, let's put it this way, what would my numerator be for the unit fraction? Okay. So for example, if you think it's 6, give me 6 shakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. What is my unit fraction numerator? Great, I saw 1 shake. Right, because we know each piece is my unit fraction, so that would be 1. Okay. Now I want you to give me a little shimmy, a little shake for. I know one of my students loves to shake it, so I know she's probably out there shaking it for me. Okay. So I want to know how many shakes do I need to make my denominator for my unit fraction? Okay, it's a little closer so you can count. So everybody give me a shake. In 5, 4, 3, 2, shake it up. Whoa, I'm seeing some good shakes out there. You're exactly right. It should be 12. So I should say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? 12 good shakes there. Okay, why is there 12? Well, how many pieces do we break this into? There are 12 pieces, equal pieces in all. So 1, 12. Okay? All right, good job. We got the unit fraction down. So I know this is the unit fraction. Okay? Now, I want to shade 8/12 of my rectangle. So I want you guys to shake for me. How many pieces would I shade to have 8/12 shaded? So go ahead and shake it for me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're exactly right. To have 8/12 of my rectangle shaded, I would have to shade in. Everybody shake it with me as I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8/12 are shaded. And then I need for you to shake for me. How many pieces do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now put that into a fraction. What fraction is not shaded? You're exactly right. I would have 4. Well, good job, boys and girls. You are doing so well with these unit fractions and the numerator and the denominator. So don't forget, when we're talking about parts of fractions, the numerator goes in the air, the denominator goes down there, the numerator goes in the air, the denominator goes down there, okay? Where does the numerator go? Right, in the air. Where does the denominator go? Down there. You're exactly right. Good job, boys and girls. I cannot wait to be back here tomorrow to teach you a little bit more about fractions. Thank you so much for coming. I hope everybody has a great day, and I really enjoyed teaching you guys. So bye, guys. See you tomorrow.